Also last night I met with the Governor-General in Canberra, and we declared the state of emergency for New South Wales. The Governor-General had himself been in Northern Rivers during the course of that day, and that gave us the opportunity to discuss firsthand and get his feedback on what was happening on the ground, and obviously been there a day or so earlier. This followed a consultation, of course, with the Premier here in New South Wales, and sitting down yesterday morning with Cabinet, the National Resilience and Recovery Agency, the Emergency Management Authority, and looking at the further data that has come through. We had considered also doing it for Queensland. I consulted with the Queensland Premier. Her view in our consultation was that the cooperation between the federal and state governments had been excellent, and I agree with her. It has. It's been very good in Queensland, and I saw firsthand the rollout of the recovery and clean-up effort that's underway. The Premier didn't believe that was necessary in Queensland, and so I listened carefully to her and our agencies, and that's what consultation is. You listen and then you make decisions, and that's what we've done. But in New South Wales, the situation, particularly in the Northern Rivers, is absolutely devastating. They've had an inland tsunami there, and as awful as the impact of the flood event here once again in the space of just 1 year here in Hawkesbury is, what I really want, I thank people upstairs, and I want to thank people in flood-affected areas all around the country, even though as they're cleaning up their own homes and trying to re-establish their own businesses after being impacted by those flood events. It is amazing how they send their best wishes to those who are in northern New South Wales at the scent of what is like a blast and an epicentre, and at a scale of a 1 in 500 year flood. And I think that says a lot about Australians, that even when they're going through, as they are here in the Hawkesbury right now, Patrick, and your community here, they're also thinking of people in situations like in Lismore and Coraki and all of those areas in the Northern Rivers. So I want to thank Australians for their generous heart when it comes to that and the practical ways they're seeking to support each other.